Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and it's not dark and early. It's Saturday afternoon. Baby J is taking a nap, so it's a good opportunity to do a little weekend video. And I want to talk once again about the 4th anniversary that's coming up in JP, because we already did a little video right during the live stream before I went out to the world yesterday morning. But today I want to talk about what I think might be the most important info from that live stream. We don't know everything about what I'm about to talk about. I don't think JP players know either, because the 4th anniversary is still a couple of days away. But the Final Fantasy IX stuff was obviously the most hype. Right here you see a little screenshot that I have pulled up. We're getting Final Fantasy IX characters. I did a whole video already dedicated to this. I think this is the eye-catching thing. This is the thing that will bring people to the game for the first time. I've already heard from so many people saying they are coming back to War of the Visions for a while because of this collaboration. And I'm not talking about the collab in this video. That's not what this video is. But I don't want to let people undervalue the importance of collaborations in games like War of the Visions. For all us 30-some, 40-some-year-old people out there, these OG Final Fantasy titles are really nostalgic, and any opportunity we have to use these characters again will bring us to War of the Visions, will bring us to other games, and that's why the collaborations are so popular. So does it kind of suck that it's right off the back of Final Fantasy VIII for us? Yes, it does, and I just blame Road to Worldwide for that, and Road to Worldwide, thank goodness, is over. We're in the worldwide version now. Once 4th anniversary rolls through, we're going to be rolling on with our normal schedule, whatever that ends up being. So this is very important. Final Fantasy IX collab, very important for War of the Visions, but not what this video is about. This video is also not about this, and I'm going to zoom this in a little bit because appreciate this, if you will. I think this might actually be more important than Final Fantasy IX, but not the most important thing from the live stream. Now, what this is, obviously, is this is King Elda with a mullet. This is Helena when she was young and hot. We've got Glassy, we got Glassy's mom, I think. We got Mont and Stern. There's a lot of youngins going on here, and for King Elda, maybe we're gonna see the opportunity that when he decided to become a bad father, and I'll still die on that hill. I mean, you get killed, whatever. I'm very excited about this. Personally, I'm more excited about this than Final Fantasy IX, and I'm pretty excited about FF9. I doubt we get playable children characters, but this version of King Elda looks really cool. And somebody like it's Massidia, right? Who's has quit War of the Visions, but was a huge King Elda fan. Hey, don't be surprised if we see a little Massidia in our future when King Elda rolls his way back into War of the Visions. I hope they make him a fire spear unit, and I hope they make him a really good fire spear unit, and I just hope we get all these characters. More important than FF9, in my opinion, not the most important thing in that live stream. In my opinion, the most important thing in the live stream was the quality of life and new sort of power creep that's coming to the game. Let's start with the new sort of power creep, and it's these hollow vision cards. Now, we don't know a ton about this yet, and I'm actually gonna, I was watching this right here. I was watching Umberay's video on this earlier, and he even said that in JP, he doesn't really know everything that's going on here. Let's go ahead and give that video a like while we're sitting here. He doesn't know everything. The JP players don't know everything. He didn't want to speculate much, and so I won't either. But this is going to be the next kind of power up in the game. I'm actually happy it's not tied to units. We're not getting Neo Visions units. Instead, we're getting Hollow Vision cards. I don't know if the wording on that is similar to FFB. I didn't play FFB, but it says enhance Hollow Vision cards to unlock Vision Mastery. By unlocking Vision Mastery, special exclusive effects are activated regardless of whether those Hollow Vision cards are equipped or not. What this means to me is we are moving towards absolute must-pull Vision cards if you are someone who is all about whatever that vision card represents. Because if you're going to get buffs just by owning a vision card, or probably leveling it up to max. It says enhance the Hollow Vision card. If you get buffs just by having and unlocking these things, I think these shift over to that must pull category. And then you go for units when you can, but these Hollow Vision cards might be the biggest deal coming to War of the Visions yet. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I'm a little tentative, of course. I think anytime new power creep is added to the game, There's going to be a little bit of tentativeness there, but I think this leaves the door open at like the 4.5 or 5 year anniversary for something like EX2, where you see sub jobs getting enhanced. That would have been my guess for the next version of Power Creep, was some sort of enhancing of sub jobs, but instead we're getting hollow vision cards. Now there is also, I want to pull up this screen right here. This is PST, a popular player on the JP side. He says, because old VCs are not hollow VC, I'm guessing that this is in response to something. Like, I found this screenshot, not this original post, but he says you can upgrade old VCs into elder VCs using something which will cost more old vision card shards. So I think this is important. Something War of the Visions did a really good job with units as we got new, more powerful units, was they did buff the old units, you know, through Master Ability 2s, through EX, Transcendence, all of this stuff. They hit on some, they missed on some, as developers will do, but the fact that they are not just releasing hollow VCs, but they seem to be releasing it along with some kind of buffing system for old vision cards, tempers my reservations about the whole thing a little bit. I think I'm very excited to see the buffs that old vision cards will get, because I have a lot of vision cards in my inventory that are just kind of sitting there chilling, not really doing much. So I think that's good. Now, moving on to some of the even better stuff here. The new trust system will let you choose any effect you like. So the trust stone system getting the overhaul that it so desperately needs is the #1 biggest news of this whole thing. In my opinion, like, trust stones, and people who don't mess with trust stones don't understand the power that they give to your account. But the RNG side of it, say if you play Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, think of like materia in that game and how garbage that materia system is. Trust stones used to be almost that bad. They were never as bad as materia in Ever Crisis, I'm just going to say that, but they used to be pretty dang close. Nowadays they're not so bad, but it's still kind of annoying. It's a big time sink. You better have 30 minutes to an hour to set aside to like do some decent trust stone runs. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now you just pick the effect you want. No need to random it anymore. It's also bound to the unit. So you give units the trust stones, I'm guessing. And then when you swap unit, trust stones swap with it. Easy peasy. This is huge. This is huge because right now, take a TMR like Bells or something like that, right? How many characters on your account want to use your Jezebels or want to use your King Bradley TMR or something like that? Now, anytime you switch it to a unit, you're like, well, this one has like, you know, it has like Berserk resist, but the unit I just switched it to has natural Berserk resist. So like, oh, this kind of sucks. Why do I like don't want that on there? No longer is that a problem. I cannot understate how huge of a buff this is to the game. And then there will be items to increase SP for Espers too. This is flying under the radar a little bit because I think the biggest power creep, the biggest buff to older things is going to be the vision cards. But don't sleep on how important it is that like there's going to be some maybe farmable item to enhance the power of Espers. This probably isn't going to give them more levels or more like base stats, but there's a lot of Espers out there where they have so many good nodes on their board that you never get to use them all. Maybe now by getting more SP, you'll be able to use all those nodes. In the future, all unit affinity will be maxed by default. Oh my gosh, let's go. This is just a dumb thing that doesn't need to be in the game. And then you can auto loop multi-quest and raid. War of the Visions with this 4th anniversary patch, or whenever all of this stuff is implemented, gets so much better to play. And it's a good time because of things like this that are going to bring returning players into the game, bring new players into the game. Because of something like this, it's going to enhance the already good like lore and story of War of the Visions. You mix in these things here and you're going to have War of the Visions in a really good spot. So I'm very excited to see all of those things. And then I want to talk about this. I didn't really catch this during my first viewing of the live stream, but Umbraze was talking about it on his video. These Veritas units, like I believe this one is Veritas of the Wind, it's going to be a new like farmable thing in the game. Umbra compared it to selection quest units. I hope this is something that is like selection quest units, but maybe even a little bit more accessible than selection quest units are. I'm excited to see this in the game, and I wish I had a little bit more to say about it. I wonder if I full screen what it looks like. And not bad. I'm going to go ahead and let Umbraze's picture be on the screen too here. So there we go. There's that. That's all the stuff that's coming in the 4th anniversary live stream that I was able to like cipher through from Reddit and watching other people's videos, stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited for especially those quality of life buffs. I'm excited that they are once again revisiting old characters from the story, going back in time a little bit here, giving us maybe a good version of King Elda, because Helena has some good versions, right? Like Summer Helena is good, Black Rose Helena is good, regular Helena is not even a UR. Hey, we're probably getting another banger of a Helena, but a good King Elda, that would be great. He's still not going to be a good father, but that's all I got for today. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Once again, remember, I have like 3 or 4 days left. If you guys use my Amazon affiliate link towards this end of October and I hit that milestone, Amazon just gives me $500. That would be great. I would love that if you guys could do it. Anyway, thank you to everybody for just watching, liking, subscribing, all the things y'all do. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.